Most people know Philippines as a tourist destination, but today we're going to have a good chat with two of my friends, and we will learn more about the Philippines, the people, the culture, and its perhaps history. Okay, Ellen and Miles, hello. Thank you for being on my show.
Hello.
And why don't you give a brief introduction of yourself to our audience?
My name is Miles, and I've been in Guangzhou, China for 7 years, and I really love to stay here.
Okay, your turn.
My turn. I'm Ellen. I'm a Chinese, but I was born and raised in Philippines, and then I came here in Guangzhou last year.
And what are you doing here?
I'm studying Mandarin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, most things I know about the Philippines is pretty shallow, I think, because I'm usually there for only like a week or two. But, so I'm wondering if you can tell me more about the in-depth what Filipino culture is about, because I'm still kind of wondering. So who will go first? Miles.
All right. So what do you say about Filipino culture?
Yes.
And we have a similarities, between Filipino and Chinese. I'm talking about family thing.
Okay.
When you say about family matters, Filipino, we're like family first.
Yes.
So when I came to China, I see this kind of thing. Chinese people, they do the same thing also.
Yes, that is true. And they're quite traditional, Filipino people, and they have this kind of a very strong family ties.
Exactly.
And big family gatherings.
Exactly. One thing is like, I see why Filipino and Chinese, they have similar when it comes to this thing, like for dinner time. In Philippines, we have to eat together.
Usually, families go to the malls every Sunday together, but here in China, usually it's like more of the boyfriends, girlfriends go out together.
Oh, okay. Right.
Like
I think in Philippines, the families is like, when we say Sunday, of course Sunday, no working, no schools. They have they have really time, like in the afternoon, everyone will go to mall, or after malling, they watch movie. It's really like a routine for every family in Philippines.
And the malls are really well constructed.
yeah, and we usually go to the malls. Like my friend here in China, she said that usually families go do some sports, but like in our place, we usually go to malls to eat.
I realized that a lot of the Filipino foods are actually very similar to Chinese foods.
Yes, exactly. Like pancit.
I don't know what that is.
Pancit is like noodles.
I think I do. I remember there's one dish that came out on a hot plate, and it's like bits of pork.
Sisig.
Sisig,
Yeah,
that's
because it's sizzling sisig.
Yeah.
I miss it.
And I remember there's also kind of a roast pig. Just like the ones, it's called lechon.
Yeah.
And it's just like the ones they have in Guangzhou, where you can go to those barbecue shops, and you get the pork with what looks like the crispy skin.
Yeah.
But here, it's not a lot of fat.
Yes. It's usually fatty pork.
Yes, it's fatty pork. But in Philippines, we have this, that's what we call lechon. And then at the same time, we have this sauce.
And as you know, the biggest holiday in China is Chinese New Year's. What about in the Philippines? What's the biggest holiday?
Well, actually, in Philippines, we do this one. We have Christmas and this New Year. Well, it's funny thing, in Philippines, when you say that September, October, November, it's a long preparation for Christmas and New Year.
So you guys are kind of preparing up for Christmas in September.
Yeah, in September you could hear some Christmas songs already.
Exactly.
What about Chinese New Year's? I mean, there's a lot of Chinese people in the Philippines.
Yeah, actually in Chinese New Year, we celebrate it by us family eating together, and then we eat tikoy. Do you know tikoy?
Tikoy, of course.
Yeah.
What's tikoy?
Tikoy is like a sticky rice.
Sticky rice?
Rice.
rice.
Yeah, and then if you eat it, it's like your family will stick together all the time and have more fortune.
Fortune.
Yeah. And also, like in Binondo, Binondo is Chinatown is in Binondo.
Okay.
And then there
Is Binondo in Manila?
yeah. Okay. And then there are some programs.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's like a dragon
Dance.
Yeah, there are a lot of firecrackers to move away the bad spirits, and then we usually wear red clothes to have or to be more lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like Chinese people, Filipinos also like to gather together and throw a party. If you like fiestas, then it's worth a visit to the Philippines, especially in January, April, May, and June. For Filipinos themselves, every year, the festivals and processions are great days of joy and happiness.
Did you guys know that the first song, the first official theme song for the Asian Games is actually from the Philippines?
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Really, I was surprised with that.
Me too. I was quite surprised because the first Asian Games was held in India, so I was expecting it to be like an Indian song. But actually, it's from Manila, and it's called City of Coconuts. The Filipinos, they love to sing and dance.
Yes.
I mean, I guess not all of them, because I don't want to generalize and say all Filipinos sing and dance. But it's a very popular pastime. Because a lot of my friends, they can all play the guitar in front of the Philippines. Yeah.
Ikaw sana
Sana
ang aking yakap-yakap,
aking yakap-yakap,
ang iyong kamay,
iyong kamay,
lagi ang aking hawak,
aking hawak,
at hindi kanya.
at hindi kanya.
That's it, sorry.
Thanks, guys. Well, that just made my day. Great.
Thank you.